Gray Rizzy, we out here right now. Shade 45. It's another grind setters. Occasionally I jump all over the place because this is the nationwide show, and I got a little over, I don't know, a few million listeners right now. Shout out to the big homie Eminem and all that. And everybody that listens, they always want to get tapped into what's new, right? There's a cat that's with me right now, represents Long Island, a.k.a. Strong Island 51631. Let's be clear about that right there. You know. And a lot of you understand that because you also listen to where I'm at over on Hip Hop Nation. We was running this up strong. We finally got the homie in the building, JaeO Draftpick, man.
My brother.
What's
Pleasure
up?
to
Give
meet
us
you,
some
man.
applause, Drew, for real. So let's start with this. Your name, because people would hit me up all the time. Can you please ask how he got his name? And I don't know if who you sat with on Hip Hop Nation. I don't know if it was Swaggy or Torre. Did you?
I didn't. It was Swag. You know what? I did an interview with somebody, but we did the countdown. I did an interview.
I used the Swaggy on the countdown.
Yeah,
right.
we did the countdown. Yeah.
Well, how did you get your name? Because that was like the number one question people would hit me with, man. Like, yo, JaeO Draft, I get like draft, like, then it got drafted number one. Like, explain it to me, make it make sense. I like this song.
I mean, I was definitely in the sports heavy in school, so that's kind of where the draft pick thing of it come from. But the JaeO really just came from like, I don't think I owned like a non-pair of Jordans since I probably started buying myself sneakers and things like that from high school and things like that. I just always had J's. So, one of my homies, shout out Duro, he was like yo, we just gonna call you JaeO, because my name again, because I was in the sports, it was Sporty, Sporty J. So he's like, nah, I don't like Sporty J, so we gonna do JaeO, and that's kind of just from like school, street, and then music. I just kept it in the draft pick. I just needed something else to throw on there, so that's kind of how we got that.
Kept it authentic, and he's still got the J's on, as you see. These nice Royals are right here, but I ain't gonna let them outshine the kid.
Nah, I see you.
When people come into the crib with J's, it's like it's another level. Like, yo, we could talk about music all day, but the sneaker shit, we got this heat. We got the heat over here, man. Yo, can you explain to me, like, when it comes to Oxtail Gravy? Now, I want to start with this. Like, I'm big on titles. And when I heard Oxtail Gravy, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep it very honest with you. When I first heard the song open up, I was like, here we go again. But then he said, wavy, wavy. Oxtail Gravy, 80s baby. And I was just like, yo, it was things that you were saying. I was raised on Jay-Z, Nasty Nas, and AZ. And that's the shit, those first couple of lines, that's what made me listen. Because, when you hear the same shit over and over and over again, you're like,
all right, funny name.
Yeah, somebody go, they go gimmick it out. All right, I get it. But this shit was different. And it also let me know this guy is not just this one song. He has, he probably has a lot of other different styles to him. But with the title of the name, who came up with that, man?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. That was my manager. He did the beat, and even when he sent me the beat, he was like, "Yo, I don't know, just something about this. This beat is like a wavy beat. It's like a drill beat, but it's still wavy." Right. And then that kind of like just led me to making the chorus up and everything. It still really amazes me sometimes, because when I think of it, Oxtail Gravy, like, most people, I posted it, no disrespect to my Jamaicans, but it's bad Jamaican people like, yo, they think it's a reggae song or something like that. But,
but it's
unique.
It is one of those things, if you know, you know. Because if you ever went to the spot, shout out to my brother BDM Smith representing Brooklyn. Of course, I'm uptown, the Bronx, all the way uptown. Shout out to all my yardies up there. If you get some good oxtail gravy, it's savory, baby. Like, you going to that spot because of that.
Absolutely.
You might be eating just gravy.
Yeah. Now, we used to own a Golden Crust also. It's a little backdrop to it too, in Long Island City.
I knew there was more. Okay.
Yeah, in Long Island City by LaGuardia College.
Copy.
There was a Golden Crust, we owned it for like 10 years, so that kind of, I had to do a little bit with it. But that's how I know with the oxtail. My descent really is Haitian. My mom's Haitian, my father American. But, money, West Indian food was bringing the money in. Golden Crust, we had a little situation with 10 years. We had bought in, but that's a whole nother story. Restaurant business is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Just as crazy as the music business.
Look, man, there's a lot of people sucking their teeth right now because of the past year that we done had here in New York City.
Tough, man. Tough.
Well, look, I want everybody, I know a lot of people been hearing this song, but I want to play it again. I want you to turn this shit up. I want you to enjoy it. In fact, turn it up like a million more times, because we still running that up right there, man. JaeO Draftpick, he's in the building. It's Oxtail Gravy, featuring the homie Cuda Boy, man.
Yes, shout out my boy Cuda Boy. He from Hempstead. He from Long Island. Another dope artist out of there, too.
Yeah, when we come back, we got to talk how that connection happened, man.
That's right.
Don't go anywhere, man. Shade 45, Ground Setters. We out here, whoa. Yes, sir. JaeO Draftpick is in the building. It's Gray Rizzy. We out here right now on Shade 45. It's another Grind Setters. We just got out the song Oxtail Gravy. Cuda Boy is on there. How did you two connect? Obviously, Long Island.
Absolutely.
Much, but how did that come together?
Cuda, I known Cuda for, I don't know, at least 10 years. We both are people that have been in the underground Long Island scene for a minute. We've done some work before. He was actually on a track on one of my like compilation mixtapes. I want to say 2015. So we've always been working. He got a dope joint out right now too called Hammer Dance. They killing that on Power 105 in New York. So it just made sense. It just made sense to me. The track I already had, I had it done for a while, and I was like, you know what, this needs somebody else on it, and then Cuda just fit everything that we needed for it.
It took off.
Got
Were you surprised?
Sometimes. When I listen to it now, because again, like we spoke in the title, when I sent it to him, because I know I sent it to somebody else, and they didn't even open it. And I feel like they probably didn't even give it a try. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name them names. He wasn't from Long Island, but this artist was from the city. But he didn't open it. And when I sent it to Cuda, Cuda liked it, and I was surprised because you send it to one person, they're not receptive to it. So you send it to another, it's like, all right, well, is he gonna like it? So he liked it. He did his thing. He came to the studio and then murked it.
Copy, man. The thing about Long Island, and I know when people say New York City, obviously Long Island is not part of the five boroughs, but it's part of the family out here,
Absolutely.
right? Like we all run together. But Long Island has a lot of rich history when it comes to hip hop. We're talking about EPMD, Public Enemy, De La Soul,
Talk about it.
Keith Murray. There's so many.
Rakim and all of them.
Rakim. That's
Murray.
right. There's so many that are out there. And now, your name is starting to, I'm not going to say the greats, but now it's in the mix.
It's in that mix. It's
you
in
feel
the
me?
loop, for sure.
Who influenced you, coming up? Because you have hip hop right there. It's like all you got to do is take a LIRR ride into the city. Bang, you right there. But like I just said, a lot of it was in Long Island.
A lot of it was in Long Island. To be completely honest, I was born in Brooklyn. I came to Long Island like the beginning of the 90s. I came to Long Island. So, I just say I'm from Long Island. I was born in Flatbush, Brooklyn Hospital, and everything. But
chill out, Smith. Chill out. He proud over here. He's smiling.
I see him.
About to hit on the boiler. Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Brooklyn. Like that's what made me. Even a lot of the music early I gravitated. Jay. Nas, like I said in the song, Biggie. AZ. Like a lot of people, even that's what 20 and below might not even know who that is. It's so funny when we did the video. The dude was putting in the effects. I don't even know who the hell he had for AZ. It's like I went back and like, wait a minute, that's not the AZ I was talking about. I don't know what AZ he had in the video. So a lot of people don't really know, AZ. Shout out to the guard. Like he's one of the, like he's just a dope artist all around. Like shout out AZ for sure. But I forget what we was talking about. The influences out there. EPMD and Keith Murray definitely are ones that I can remember solely for sure. But it wasn't until I got knee deep in the music and I seen how many people came from there. You got even with the busting leaders of the new school. Shout out my guy Dinko D. Like that's my brother. Like another dope Long Island dude from the early parts. But I definitely say Jay-Z was one of my main influences doing music, but as far as Long Island, EPMD for sure.
Well, since we talked about the guys so much, man, we just actually did an album Snapshot with AZ for his new project Do or Die 2 that just dropped. I'm unfortunately, like I'm a person, I'm all about energy, being able to see each other, rock with each other in person. Unfortunately, we was on a Zoom, but the guy was in his car and it felt like we were right there. I can't wait to reconnect with the homie.
Yeah, I've never met the homie, but I'd love to meet him for sure.
Well, look, this is what you could do, people. You could catch that album Snapshot on the SiriusXM app. Just search AZ, Gray Rizzy, of course, Shade 45. But what we're going to do right now, since his name does come up in the last song with Oxtail Gravy, we're going to play some AZ. We're going to get into Ritual featuring Conway the Machine and Lil Wayne.
That's a hard track, too. Shout out AZ for sure.
For real. We out here, whoa. Let's be clear about something. Long Island's up in here tonight. Shout out to the 516 to the 631. I know there's a lot of people who are listening right now. I got JaeO Draftpick in the building with us. They may be looking at it. Obviously, if you're listening right now, you're not looking at it, but you can see the video. All right, just subscribe to my YouTube page at Gray Rizzy. You can check that out also on the gram at Shade 45 at Gray Rizzy.
You can see our J's we got on.
You can definitely see our J's. We are not giving up connects because them shits are hard to come by. But as successful as this man has been in the music, you've also been successful on the merch side, branding yourself with the clothing. And I know there's a lot of people who might be looking at this right now. What is 51631? What does that mean? What is that?
It's just Long Island, Strong Island, whatever way you want to say it. A lot. I'm from Nassau. That's 516, and then you have Suffolk, which is 631. That's the eastern part of Long Island. So as far as the merchandising, we really just started out for hats. Like, I'm like, you know what? Let me, I need to make some type of. I was working with a clothing brand that flopped. And then I was like, you know, I want to do something of my own, like merchandising, sales. I've sold liquor. I've sold a lot of other things. So I'm like, you know what, let me try my hand with hats. So we had the hats. They came out 2015 just to represent Long Island. I feel like, you know, everybody's always like, well, I'm from Nassau, or I'm from Hempstead, or I'm from Westbury, I'm from Wyandanch, I'm from here,
I'm from CI.
You know, Brooklyn, they do it as well, too. I'm from Flatbush, but at the end of the day, y'all from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to not try to, like, alienate anything, I'm like, you know what, let me just make one sole Long Island hat. And I'm looking at my phone at the time. I was dealing with a girl from 631. I'm like, wait a minute, that starts with a 6, this ends with a 6. Put the joint together and you get, 51631. And again, we had it out. They dropped 2015. Like, I probably have the online orders screenshot still on my phone for the first year. I think I sold 1 hat, 2 hats online, and that was people that I went to high school with. We put the song out. The song came out the following year, 2016, on a mixtape that I had, Road to More Riches. It didn't sell then, but it wasn't until we uploaded it to Facebook, and it just went bonkers. Like, in a month, I don't know, just off $30 hats, I probably made like 10 bands off of that. So it just went from one thing to another, and it was so high demand. I guess it was a little bit of a video. I had the 51631 hat on. I had an Islanders jersey on. So a lot of people didn't know what it was. They see that. They see the hat. They see the Islanders jersey. You had a lot of, white people clicking on it more than like black people because they see it, they think it's something with hockey. So I had a bunch of, the whole Suffolk, the whole half end of the 631 killed the hats. And then, just gradually within time, we went to shirts. I got the shorts on now. Just, some type of this paper, we're trying to get it, man. We're trying to get it.
What do the rich people say? You got to have several streams?
Several streams of income, man. I'm on my 4th right now.
And you know what? This is good because they go hand in hand. Merch, clothing, music, lifestyle, all of the
Absolutely.
above, bro.
I think the way music is set up, like, we make, like, hip hop makes clothes popular. We make shit hot. Like, I don't think any other genre of music makes things hot like how hip hop makes them. For sure.
Well, what I want to do before we get out of here, man, is that we were talking about a little bit earlier that you just weren't in one vein of your style when it came to music. Like, I know some people could listen to Oxtail Gravy and be like, oh, this is a new spin on drill, in a way, but I really, really like this joint. But you got songs out here, like, there was a joint I was telling you about earlier. I was like, damn, I want to play this, but I want people to get familiar with Give Me the Cash. You know what I'm saying? Give me my cash.
Give me my cash, yeah.
There's a lot of different facets to you in your styles, man. Like, I know we got, of course, Oxtail Gravy came out, but full project wise, man, are we going to be looking for something to drop towards the end of this year or very soon?
Absolutely. I don't want to get no hints, but my birthday the 29th of November, so I might treat y'all for my birthday with something then, because that happens.
Hold up. Is that Sagittarius?
Absolutely. You know
Yo, son.
Oh, now see, I knew
right here,
like
guy. It's the reason why right here, guy.
God for a reason. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm the 29th. My son, December 13th, exactly 2 weeks later.
December 10th, man.
That's my God. That's right. Shout out my Sagittarius. Shout out my Sagittarius. They hate us, but y'all really, really love us on the low.
It's a thin line between love and hate,
Absolutely.
man. But hopefully we can look forward to around that time to see something.
No, we're definitely getting a project. As far as my situation now, I'm not signed anymore. As everybody, you would know more than anything with Tommy Boy, they had sold, the company, with the masses. So we good. I had a great, 4 or 5 years there. So I'm even hyped more now to drop a project to get the streams up and everything, because we doing great. Oxtail Gravy, running it up. We almost had 1 million. So keep downloading that. Keep streaming that. But we got some other joints, man. We got other joints. Like, I rap too. Like, I really rap. And I think, like you were saying, like, to get people on the different styles, they might hear one joint like, I like it, but I know for everybody that don't like Oxtail Gravy, they gonna love what we about to play next.
Yo, I just want to shout it out real quick too, man, because I was listening to the song. I was like, ooh, this shit is tough right here. Which one am I gonna play? Actually, it was 51631.
Yeah.
Reek the Villain, man.
Shout out my guy, Reek the Villain.
Yeah.
That's another Long Island.
Also
Long
a vet
Island dude. Absolutely.
Repping the town, man.
Absolutely.
Well, look, this is what I want to do. I want to play this joint right here. I want you to definitely tap in with JaeO on all social platforms, website, all that. Why don't you let them know all of that right now?
All platforms, you can find me at JaeO Draftpicks. That's JaeO Draftpicks.
Bet. Make sure
Draftpick, excuse me.
Draftpick, man.
Yeah,
Make sure you tap in
Draftpick.
with him. In fact, it's up there on the screen too. So just go ahead and
look at the screen. Read the screen.
Please, if you're driving, I don't want to get the ticket with you. Don't do that. But pull over, look at the name, go ahead and download that. All right.
Definitely.
Look, if you missed this part of part of the interview and you just got in on the tail end, download the SiriusXM app. It's right here for your iPhone, for your Android. You can listen on a home connected device. Search his name, JaeO Draftpick. My name, Gray Rizzy, of course, Shade 45. Listen to it on your time. We're gonna get into this joint right here. Give me my cash. Shout out to everybody out there in Brooklyn. BDM Smith, you gonna like this one. He went ahead and started off with, give me the loot, give me the loot. I heard the sample in there, man.
You know.
Let's get it. We out here, whoa. Yeah.